looks like the wedding's happening. Well, for us it's gonna happen tomorrow. For them it's gonna be like an hour and then from now. The letter opening thing. I think you got so mad when Vanilla was like, "No, call that chick by her name. That ain't my Vanilla. Call her Mrs. Rabbit. That's the best way we can tell them apart." Because Vanilla would at least try to explain to Cream like the basic mechanics and everything. Freaking, freaking Cream's like, "My mother and my father like each other now. We should try to stop it." Because she ain't used to seeing her parents show any kind of affection. Do you know how fucking weird that is? Like, my god. She hasn't seen a time where her parents were actually happy with each other. How fucked is that? It's like, I don't understand none of that. And we did explain to Big, like, even though you wanted Tails and Froggy at the wedding, Big, oh boy, you did make Wendy feel like a little bit bad about herself, man. Because that wasn't right, Big. I know you wanted Tails and Froggy, but like sometimes shit be happening, bro. You just gotta roll with the punches. You know, Tails didn't want to go because he was being a little biatch. He didn't have to go. And you know, you could have, don't make Froggy into the ring bearer because, like, legit, you know as well as I that Frog got a tendency of walking away. It was like, well, yeah, you're right, Bugsy, and I was like, yeah, big guy. We're not saying it's not okay to have them around or have Froggy around or anything like that, but like, dude, you also gotta think about Wendy. We're thinking mostly about Tails and Froggy. We're thinking about those. You know what I'm thinking about? We're thinking about Froggy and Tails, and not about the others, man. That's what you need to understand. You wanna marry Wendy, man? She gonna be your priority too. Probably not your main, like one of your main priorities. You gotta be prepared for that. I was like, and then we just sat there for a minute. I was still, and Big, kind of came at me and said, "Bugsy, does Miss Rabbit get on your nerves?" I was like, "Yes, Big, she does. You know what universe I come from. You know how close I am with the vanilla my world, so you understand how I feel. Seeing this vanilla is like the what if no one was around, or if someone was around and she was just this. This Cream doesn't even know nothing about your Cream doesn't know nothing about love. Like doesn't know anything about love, Big. It's fucking just wrong. I'm not saying she has to. I'm not saying she has to go around getting, getting processed meat by the pound, but she needs to at least know what attraction, what being a teenager is. She can't even have a journal, Big. I was so like, I was so saddened because yeah, being a prince, I was used to having restrictions on shit I had. I was used to that. But mom, dad got losing the reins on me for a bit. But oh, I look at Cream and I just think this is what my life would have been if the reins were on me just way too tight. Cream doesn't even know. Like Cream has her own like problems, and I'm just like, oh, poor child. Like, as she was looking at freaking Dex and Sonya, like, that one time, like she was just so intrigued but yet disgusted because she didn't understand it. Um, you know, and we about to talk about Amy, folks. So hold on to your hats. And he's like, Sonic saved the day and I didn't do anything. Well, you kind of didn't. All you did was sit there and cry. Amy, you gotta fucking, you gotta stop with this little girl shit. You're like 20. You're like 20 something. You don't see me cry. You don't see me crying for my mom when shit goes bad. If it goes bad, I'm like, damn. Like, damn, I'm usually angry at myself. Like, you're just like, like, dude. That's why I don't think you and Sonic need to be together. I know a lot of the Super Hedgehog folk don't want to hear me say that because, you know, y'all love that shit. But let me, like, to the chat, I just gotta tell y'all. Like, I don't think Sonic and Amy deserve to be together right now. Because right now, it proves to me beyond a shadow of a doubt that they ain't ready for that kind, for just being together, because Sonic has to change, Amy gotta change. Amy gotta fucking let go of this whole childlike mentality. And Sonic, we already know Sonic's problems. Though it is pretty funny that, like, Sabrina Carpenter in this universe literally made a song called Man Child. Oh, Lord, Man Child. Which I did read the lyrics to. And I was like, oh my. Yo, she got your ass, Sonic. She got your ass. I could not, for the life of me, stop laughing at Sonic's whole thing. Rants, notes. It was so fucking funny, man. Sonic, how do you fuck up that badly? Explain that to me, because, dude, we get you have a broken home life. We get that your parents were kind of, well, your dad was kind of a, you know, biggity bitch. Your mother, well, Bugsy knows a little something about your mother. But man, Bugsy, why did you perv on a version of my mother, man? Okay. In my defense, Manic, I'm waiting, Bugsy. I'm waiting for what you gotta say. Brother, your mother is your mother is alright, but this one was kind of hot. I just kind of went for it, and I'm sorry, and I didn't mean it. I mean, like, when it wasn't your mom, technically, it was an alternate version, so don't worry about it. Bugsy, I swear to God, I'm gonna beat you senseless. Come on, man. It was just an alternate version of your mother, okay? I'm sorry, Manic, I'm sorry. Just calm down. Put the drumstick down, buddy. Put the drumstick down. Rance, you're the one that started this shit. Yeah, I know, it's funny as hell. I fucking hate you. Okay. But can I just say that really, Manic? Yeah. Can I just say, Manic? Your mother and that Alina is drastically different. Bugsy, my mother literally went to your piano recital along with our rest of our family. That don't make you feel doesn't make you feel a little bit weird that shit was going down? Like, then like trigger an alarm in your brain going, this is wrong and weird. And for a minute, yeah, but you gotta understand, it's a different version. So, you know, part of me just kind of went with it, part of me just freaked with it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it just kind of happened. Bro, what are you gonna talk about? What are you gonna talk about mother like that? I mean, it wasn't yours. It was a different version of Alina. An Alina that doesn't know how to parent well. Not like your mother, which is like a paragon of, everything else. But this Alina was kind of like, there's some, she's different, and I just, how different the Super Hedgehog universe. bro universe is. In that universe, that Manic ain't even close to the kind of person you are. I did lose her to the Mario though. I'll fucking beat that fucking version of Mario. We'll fucking fight. It'll be called Bugsy and Super Mario go to freaking take each other out. But that's neither here nor there. But hey, let me just turn off. Let me turn off the. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, kill your TV. Okay, but honestly. But guys, let's talk about Amy for a minute. What's there to talk about with Amy? She mad that Sonic fixed Sonic basically fixed it. And she's like, let me pull that up because I don't feel like putting it on the TV, so we're just gonna kind of use my phone. I mean, I guess if it fell to any of us, I guess we'd feel a certain kind of way about it. Yeah, but Amy wasn't trying to do anything to fix it. If anything, Amy just fucking gave up the moment everybody else gave up. The one thing I can still say about this Sonic that kind of applies to the other Sonics is that she actually tried. He actually tried. He didn't give up. He's like the others. But, the way he goes about things, I do kind of have problems with. But when push comes to shove, Sonic's out here doing his damnedest. I mean, are you mad about this? Watch. I'm looking at the comments of the chat right now. We finally got the answer. Who's the pregnant woman? It's vanilla all along. Oh man, did Green walk into Mr. Rabbit getting down like Mr. Rabbit was getting all improper? But I wonder, does Mrs. Rabbit like my vanilla? Does she like? Bugsy, come on, man! Not now! Not now! I can't help it, Rance. I think about these things. I'm a dirty-minded individual. It just comes out. Like a lot of things. Giggity. Yeah, I took that from Quagmire as he's in Mephisto's realm getting, well, I shouldn't say, but anybody who sees anybody with a red snapper hot dog, y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's just say he took the red snapper. Let's say that Quagmire's taking the red snapper challenge. That's all I gotta say. Because yes, it's still in continuity.
She's going to start.
I'll be there. Mr. Power? No.
This event just has it all.
But it makes the money, guys. No, I think Sabrina did. Next week, he offers to come with big friend. Yeah, because everybody wanted to see the wedding because Sabrina was there and nobody cared about all the work I put in.
It's not about the work you put in, big laugh, man. Like, Jesus, we didn't even know. We came today and we thought, oh, what's happening? But nah, like this happened. Like, Amy, please. You need to have pride in yourself. And people did care. But like, the thing is, when shit goes bad for you, you walk away. You either walk away, pretend the problem doesn't exist, or you just ignore it. Everything that goes bad with you, you either ignore, deny, or just fucking cry. And you expect to get all this praise and elation, but you never really want it because literally you have low self esteem. You don't even try, man. You don't even try. That's the thing that makes me even more like pissed off at you because like I've seen I in our universe we do have an Amy, and that Amy is fucking amazing. She she puts past any doubts she may have, and she fucking owns it. But you, no, no, you're like always like thinking that everybody likes her better than you, and all this other stuff, and you're probably going to ignore it again and 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 again. Because that's how your mentality works. When shit don't go your way, you just either bounce, pretend the problem don't exist, because you're obviously upset, but you don't fucking try to actually acknowledge it. No, Sonic's better than you. This person's better than you. Rouge has bigger titties, bigger boobs than you. Bigger titties than you. It's like, bro, at the end of the day, Amy, you have to take pride in yourself at some point. We all deal with self-doubt. We all deal with fucking just we all deal with fucking insecurities. But at the same time, Amy, you gotta push through. Instead of not trying, instead of just jumping off the board because you just can't deal with things, you have to push. You always put bass in your voice whenever you got that goddamn hammer at your side, but when you really need to stand up for yourself and you don't got the hammer with you, you're all like, okay. The cruise happened. The way the cruise happened is because you kept allowing other people to come to this cruise. And yes, it's Omega's fault. I should have told Omega to get the fuck out of here the moment he started talking about nephews. Hell, we'd have been like, stay there. You are not. I'd have been like, and snap. All your functions are gonna turn off until we come back from the cruise. See you, Omega. Ha ha ha, bitch. That's me. See, but like, you could have done something. You know, like you're always. See, I'm glad you're not pulling out the hammer because you always pretend like the problem don't exist, and then you get angry, and then we all know why you're angry, but you won't want to admit it to yourself. Like, you got anger issues, you got fucking low self-esteem, and you need to fix that, Ames. You can't just always keep doing this to yourself. Because at some point, you're gonna, like, everybody, like, you're gonna say that everybody's better than you, and then you're just not gonna want to do anything with your life. Like, at the end of the day, you need to understand who you are as a person. You love Sonic, and I get that. You probably, like, you're mad at him right now, but you care. You know? And then we're gonna have this whole shit again if, like ends up with Sabrina Carpenter, and I'm gonna sit there writing another Middleman report, rolling my eyes completely, like they're about to fall on my chaotic skull. But at the end of the day, Amy, you need to, like, first, you need to know that you are valued. People care about you, but you need to care about yourself. That's the important part. You're always rushing to the aid of everybody else, but you're never rushing to the aid of the one person that does matter. Yourself. And you need to say no to people too. Like, if you don't feel like you want to do something, say no. Say fuck no. Say, oh my god, I don't want to deal with this shit. Like, no. Because me and the boys, if we don't want to do something, we nope out of it. Unless it's like a middleman thing, then we can't nope out of it because, we got to handle up on that. But mostly, if we got to nope out of something, we nope out of something. You, Amy, need to have more pride in you, what you do, and who you are. Stop always thinking that you below it, like you're below everybody. everybody's better than you when really you shouldn't care about that shit. You're Amy fucking Rose. That's the truth. That's the real honest to God, really like honest to Mobian, well honest to Aurora truth, my Mobian. You need to understand that. Because like you keep on doing this shit to yourself and then you act like no it came from me. Because you didn't try to keep the place pump. You didn't try to keep the place going. You didn't even try to go talk to Big. That was all Sonic. Like, you didn't want to do this from the beginning, I could tell. You felt jealous about Wendy because Wendy was getting married. Because you don't ever want to voice any of your actual problems. You'd rather keep that shit bottled up. Like the shit with Dexter and start hating on dudes because you can't freaking acknowledge that you actually had a problem going on with you. And that's what's so wrong with you. You're not trying. You're just hiding. That's why I think you need therapy because you need to work on this. Like I really have to say it with Bugsy too because like at the end of the day, Amy, everybody suffers because you get like angry or depressed or you decide to pull out the fucking hammer and we're all like, holy shit. But you do your damnedest to like ignore the problem or just be like, oh, it's I don't want to bother anybody with it. Just say it, Amy. You're not unintelligent. I know you keep calling yourself stupid and not smart and all this other shit. But you are. You just need to literally stop putting yourself down. The one thing I agree with Bugsy is you need to stop putting yourself down. Because you're starting to believe all the shit you're saying about yourself. Damn, man, Heinrich, see, you got it. See, you got it. This man got a doctorate. He actually does get a doctorate in psychology, too. Yes, because you'll keep putting yourself down, Amy. Like, every fucking time. Now you're gonna be all jealous of Sonic because Sonic's got everything going. Sonic should try and get this going because he knows that, like Big loves Amy. I mean, Big loves Wendy. And he try and fix that. When you did, then what did you do? You went back to the bakery and just started going like, my wedding, it didn't work, everything sucks. Then why didn't you decide to help Sonic when he was doing this? You know? You're just out here near that bar drinking while everybody's talking about this letter opening. You know what Sonic is doing because the chat is telling the truth. Yes, they lie a lot, but this time they were telling the truth and you should have went. There are opportunities you just don't be taking, Amy, and it's just I shake my head at that because it's because of the chat, yeah, but like literally you don't try anything. It just kind of you stay in your bubble. Because when Sonic was angry at you that one time, it was really telling you off. He was telling you what you actually needed to hear. Man did not need to apologize for that, by the way, because like literally, yes, his voice was raised, but he was trying to tell you that you need to like put more pride into yourself and stop beating yourself up for everything and thinking that you're beneath everybody, but you keep doing it. If that ain't the case for you need to get some therapy, I don't know what is. Aren't you still licensed? Kinda. I'm licensed in that and various other fields. But yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, Amy, Bugsy has a point. You know? You need to actually just stop doing all this whole, well, everybody's doing better than me mentality. Who cares if everybody's doing better than you? What you need to worry about is what you need to worry about is the people around you, the people that matter, and stop trying to please everyone. Stop pulling a Shinji Ikari. Like, be you. Be the Amy we know. But believe in the us that believes in you. Actually, you want me to do it? Yeah, you do it way better. Believe in the us that believes in you, and really, really think about that. Think about what we're saying, if you can. Well, I think that's about it for us. I mean, we still got a lot more minutes in this video. What you guys want to do? Well, we could go fishing. Nah, let's do it off screen. Let's do it off screen. but I do, but Bugsy does have a point. I have a point. It's like we actually had to explain to Big when we were there that like Big, you shouldn't have left just because Tails and Froggy weren't there. You should have never made Froggy into a ring bearer because Froggy goes wherever he wants. We should have just got you and Wendy married. Y'all should have been in the honeymoon. Should have been in the fucking honeymoon suite and just started going. That what you would say, Bugsy? Something like that, yeah. That's what you should have did. That's what should have happened, But again, we turned another person's wedding into a battleground for other people's drama. It's fucking stupid, like usual. Swear to God, no one can get married no one can get married in this universe because literally we just got shit after shit after shit. I'm like, damn. If Big didn't ask us to go, I wouldn't have went. Now they're gonna be starting up tomorrow. They're gonna be starting up tomorrow our time, and then like a few hours their time, and then we're gonna be like, we're gonna do this again. I'm gonna do the Reservoir Dog Walk thing. Okay. Let me just say the little green bag shit that we were doing was pretty cool. Fucking Rouge called us gangsters. I thought that shit was funny. I was like, we just walking. We're just walking. Everybody's just looking at us like. And I got a little green bag playing while we're walking, right? Yeah, someone like turned on their phone and just played that, and I was like, and we just went like, we just did it like Reservoir Dogs. You guys just want to watch Reservoir Dogs in a minute? Fuck, let's go do it. Let's do it. But yeah. Once again, the wedding is happening. Even though to get to that point, we had to go from point A to point B to point C. All because a bunch of people are kind of dumb and doesn't want, and just either are rude or just don't want to face the things that they face. Also, I got to beat up Frieza. I'm sorry. I beat the shit out of Frieza. I could not help myself. I literally just kept choking him. I could not stop. And I said, Frieza, if you do anything to this universe, I will literally fucking Hakai you like my name is Beerus. You understand, Lizard? None of your fucking forces can stand up to me, so you better keep them in the sky right the fuck now, or I will fucking destroy every last bit of your empire on everything I love. And you going back to hell in that little cocoon while all of them start singing happy, happy, joy, joy, bitch. Don't make me. Damn, Bugsy, calm down, bro. Calm down. Alright? No, I had to say it to him. Yeah, I had to make that motherfucker know. I flipped on my banana form for like 1 minute. He shat himself. I was like, yeah, you better know what's up. I was like, yeah, that's right. Rance, where was Rance and the others? Y'all were just looking at that dude talking about letter opening. Everybody was watching that shit. Like, dude, what the fuck? Why was it so interesting that y'all are like, ooh? I mean, I get Walt. Walt likes that kind of stuff. But y'all, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know what the fuck was going on right there. I didn't know what the fuck was going on right there. But either way, um, that's all I had to say on the matter. I feel bad for Cream because like it tells you like finally gets enough gumption to actually run away, or stand up to her parents, which the runaway thing is more likely than the not standing up. I would love to see Sonic try to like talk to Cream about staying with her parents when that man is the product of actually running away from his own family. That would be fun. That would be interesting to see. Well, guys, we're gonna see you later. We're gonna watch some Reservoir Dogs now. Peace. And see you guys later. Bark, got anything to say before we get out of here? People, keep it tight, keep it breezy, and keep it in the ballpark. Keep it in the ballpark? Is that what we're doing now? Is that gonna be a thing now? We're gonna put that on a bunch of shirts? Keep it in the ballpark. Keep it in. Man, someone's gonna think that's code for something else. God is. I swear to God, Mark, you're dumb. Manic, come on, man. Yeah, it was another version of my mom, and I shouldn't be mad at you for that because that wasn't her. Yeah, you think I'd really be out here just Yeah. That Alina is different from your Alina, and remember, Manic. I don't be going after friends. I don't be going after friends' moms, man. I don't do that. Alternate selves? Yes. But the ones I know from this universe? Hell no. Why do you think I hate the other man? Why do you think I hate that other Manic in that universe? Because he isn't you. You showed that beyond a shadow of a doubt that you can apply yourself when you can. I know that other you sees that shit and he goes, well, you're not even da 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 da. It's like, bitch, you don't need to be. He's the you that you wish you could be. If you didn't always play the victim card, he gonna talk to Tails tomorrow too. Oh, what is that green motherfucker gonna say to Tails? Man, I know he gonna tell Tails some fuck shit, and we gonna be there for that. We're gonna be there for that, and then like after it's done, we're gonna beat his ass. Yeah. See, that's the Manic I know. That's my green bro right there. That's my green bro. That is my green bro. Now, we'll see you guys later. Peace. We're gonna go watch some movies now. Peace, everybody.